Hello, everybody. Quick market update. This is Fortuna Flow. My name is Darwin Fortuna, and I am a licensed architect that happens to invest in crypto, stocks, properties, real estate, you name it. So, yesterday we were talking a little bit about the different coins, starting with Solana. I remember mentioning that I was expecting some downside move. It actually happened after I streamed. Right after I did my video, it started going all the way down. So that was kind of interesting. I said that I was going to be having some buy orders at these levels. But if you know, my strategy is that I buy when the stochastic is moving above 20 and when the 10 moving average is moving above the 20 moving average. And since that has not happened, I have not triggered all of my buy orders. I mentioned that I would divide my buy orders into, let's say, 3 or 4, and if I wanted to spend, let's say, $100, I would spend 20, 20, 20, 20, and so forth until I get to 5, let's say 5 buys, or 25 will be 4, so that I can basically be catching the price as it goes down and lower my dollar cost average. Okay, so DCA, right? Dollar cost average. So I did not trigger as many of my buy orders, and that was good because I'm going to be triggering a lot of them right now, because as you can see right now, we have a doji at the bottom here. That doji indicates price exhaustion on the downside. All right, so, and it's coincidentally happened at key support of $36, which is something I expected. All right, so you wonder, why is the market going down like this right now? Well, this is a lot of people preparing for the news of how much the interest rates are gonna go up or down. This is really that. All right, so the players are preparing their positions according to what they expect will happen with the Feds this week. Remember, we have an interest rate hike coming up with a Fed meeting on Wednesday. All right, I believe it's on Wednesday, so we can take a look at that in a minute. So that's what's happening there. Let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum had a lot of down momentum, down volume, right? Volume picked up today and it was going down. Now, this is, to me, healthy retracement, because we did a complete, it was a phenomenal move up, and this is a retracement. Okay, so we went in a matter of couple of days to about 26%, right? So now we are retracing, let's say from this top down of that 26%, we're retracing 14% down. Okay, so that's healthy, and we are supporting or founding key support at about 1400. This is very, very good. Now, when am I going to trigger my buy orders? If you know my technique, which I show on a video, when this guy starts moving in that direction and this guy starts moving in that direction and they cross, that's when I trigger them, if and only if both of those move happen at about the same time. I also will look at key support and volume as indicators of whether we would continue on the downside or we'll continue on the upside. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin is not different, right? So we broke through several levels which I was hoping we were gonna hold as support, but look, this was almost a fake out, right? You might think that they're about to cross. We got one yes, but we got one no, yes. We have to have 2 yes in order to trigger a buy order. Okay, a buy signal. So Bitcoin is holding just above 21,000. I actually should have had 21,000 as support, but I didn't. So remember how I told you we tend to gravitate towards whole numbers? So we got 21,000 as support, and we're holding right above it. I believe this is all in preparation for what the Feds may be doing, and we may have a bounce back. Are we gonna break below 20,000? Maybe. Now keep in mind, this is kind of like a bus stop right now, right? So there's a lot of passengers are hoping for prices to go down, and they are getting a chance right here to buy and to go for the ride with us. If they don't buy, we're gonna say bye bye baby, okay? Bye bye baby. And that's me saying I believe we're gonna go up. So
That was easy.
that's right. That was easy. So that's my opinion. That's what I think is gonna happen. Let's look at Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic, I was going to be triggering some buy orders at certain numbers, but again, this is why it's important to use rules, because if you don't use rules, you would just be buying without knowing what the heck you're doing. You would just be basing it on emotion. I said I will buy when the stochastic begins to move on the positive side above 20, and when my 10 moving average is about to cross my 20. Why? Because if I was to buy where I wanted to yesterday, I would have been losing money. It would have been moving down, 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 and I would be very upset about that. So I rather set some rules and say when the stochastic moves above 20, about to move, and when the 10 moving average, exponential moving average is about to cross the 20, I will buy. Period. All right. So that way you don't have you have some draw powder for the future. All right. So how about Doge? Dogecoin, it's going down. I haven't been drawing a lot of support and resistance lines for Dogecoin, but I see us going down as far as 5 cents, right? 5 cents. That's what I see us going down to. Wow, this is incredible, because not long ago we were, 14, 16 cents, right? February, before the shenanigans that happened all the way in Russia and Ukraine. But so Dogecoin is not really holding as well as I would hope. All right, it's been destroyed. But my favorite coins are holding key support, $36 for Solana. And again, like I said, this is a doji right here, and it indicates price action on the downside and a little bit of indecision. So we may have some indecision right here. Okay, so the stochastic is beginning to turn. Well, not necessarily, it's actually just that way. But if you see these prices that the stochastic is beginning to turn a little bit. So this may be a little bit of a divergence, tiny little bit. Overall, market's healthy, I believe, because this is in preparation for the news. What news are we talking about? Well, let's go take a look. So the Feds are, we are anticipating that we're going to have a 0.75% increase, and that's expected. Others are expecting a 1% increase. If we get a 0.75% increase, that's bullish. If we get a 1% increase, maybe bearish, because that's acting a little too hawkish. But in my opinion, even if we get a 1/4% increase, 1% increase, 100 basis points, we will still be bullish, because that is positive for the markets, that we are handling inflation. That's very positive in my opinion. Okay, so as you guys know, these are the different interest hikes since 2018, where we had a 2.5. Now we are right here, 1.5, and we're expecting that we're going to be increasing it even more. Okay, so that's what's going on in there. And the baby that caused all of it is inflation. Inflation caused all of this. Okay, so overall, the markets are preparing for the worst, probably 1% increase. All right, but the coins that we like right here, Bitcoin still holding above 20,000, which is very positive. Ethereum is at 14,000. 1,400. Ooh, wouldn't I love 14,000? 1,400. But remember, it was like $900 not too long ago. So we're actually holding strong. All right. So these are the coins. Solana still holding 36.41, and like I said, all of this is part of the players preparing, right? This is preparing for what's gonna come with the Feds. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you, everybody. Darwin Fortuna here, Fortuna Flow, quick update, and I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Remember, I'm going to be producing a lot of educational content. I actually, in fact, have published one of my most comprehensive educational videos, which I'm gonna put all the way up here, about terms that we hear all the time and we have no idea what they mean, right? So most people don't know. All right, so go ahead and watch that video. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, and let's keep on flowing.